What's up, guys? Reaper Chess coming at you with another video, guys. And I just wanted to go ahead and say, from what I'm seeing, my final thoughts are going to be pretty much posted, and you're going to know about them everywhere because I'm going around the YouTube and hopefully clearing up some misconceptions as thralls and the melee. And this is in the background. We're going to have some PvP a little bit. This is my samurai build. I actually come up with a new build that is basically full agility. You can go half of vitality, almost full vitality, and then full grit. If you need the extra encumbrance, you could actually go ahead and use the rest of the points that you'd have from the vitality, since you'll have heavy armor, into encumbrance for your armor. But it is really, really strong. It's very good. I think it's another meta build almost. I'm almost there. I gotta tweak it a little bit. Obviously, the samurai build is still in like alpha. I want it to kind of get to the beta stage. I'm waiting for it to get to the stage where I actually bring out the Yamatai with it, you know. But hopefully you guys do enjoy that in the background. And I'm going to also give some input on what I think about the PvP changes, like the horse meta being changed and all this other stuff in the sorcery. Where does it have place? Is it good in PvP? Is the thralls nerfed? Is it good? Well, I'm gonna sum up most of that in this next clip right here.
How am I ever gonna pay back my debt? No, I'm not ready at all. In fact, I got lots more plans. This is just a minor setback in a major operation. As soon as I whip up another spell, we'll be back in business. I still got that frog and prince locked away. I just need a little more time. No, no, please, no. Just a little more time. I promise I'll pay you back. I promise.
Hopefully that sums it up a little bit. Hopefully that sums it up just a tad bit for everybody. Thanks, everybody. So let's get back into my personal gripes. And, well, I wouldn't say gripes, but just things. So zombies are overpowered right now. They have armor. They're not supposed to have any armor whatsoever. PvP is phenomenal. Like it's so smooth, it's so good, it's so fast paced now. It actually rewards you for putting pressure now instead of you having to sit back and wait and just be a stupid ass all day. You actually have to compete in PvP now. Thralls did get a 50% nerf across the board. You can try to regain that a little bit through the authority perk, but really it's not worth it because that's a whole fucking perk tree that you have to go down. It's not good for PvP. It's not viable really, I don't think. And the Zeds are the only thing that I can really see them and the demons being a real problem in PvP for, like, PvEVP is what I like to call it. So hopefully that gets fixed, and I'm pretty sure it will. The abysmal armor needs fucking removed, or it needs to be, in my words, put a heavy armor or medium armor. Really heavy armor, because medium armor has really good stuff already. Heavy armor could use the buff, in my opinion. So abysmal armor needs to be heavy armor. The ice bridge lets you place timed explosives on it, so ceiling bases are going to be fucked if I'm right in assuming that the explosives in the final version of the game are supposed to go and be able to be placed on the ice bridges, which would tremendously help. Sorcery, amazing. The bridges, they add different dynamic. The flight from the bat add different dynamic to all raiding, especially if you could place bombs on the bridge in the final product. You can't in this one because it has an error where it says not enough contact with the ground, but we don't know where that's going to lead to, if it does lead at all. So hopefully that works out. But other than that, hopefully y'all enjoy, I guess, the rest of this video. I think, honestly, a lot of the issues that we had, almost all of them have been fixed. Oh, one last thing before I go. I do want to bring up some helpful advice for the devs. Land claim, I'm going to bring it up one time because I see it being brought up in the community again after already addressing it, but I'll address it again. The reporting, they like to call it the reporting method. Reporting players, that stuff needs fixed. I mean, you're getting monetization now, so you should be able to afford a team, hopefully. Not just to put out content, but to actually moderate the servers, not just ban people because they got mass reported, but actually to investigate the ban. Not just that, but the way that the land claim system works. See, we wouldn't have this issue if the land claim system actually worked properly. There's a few gripes with the building system I have, brought up by my buddies Kronk, or Zero, whatever, I call him Zero. I'll tag him in the description. He actually mentioned me in one of his videos for talking about the horse and everything, so I'm going to mention him here. He brought up the point about the teleporting with the one thingy-majigger. I want to just say that needs a cooldown, or it needs to be hyper. It's just bad for PvP, honestly. It's just bad. You shouldn't be able to do it over encumbered. You shouldn't be able to do it really at all in PvP, because it removes the risk of being in PvP. But being able to transfer loot from one base to another and just abuse it, or undermeshing or whatever, needs to be completely removed. It needs a rework, in my opinion. It needs to only probably do it every once in an hour, or have it deactivated during raid time. And the building system allows you to entomb players pretty easily in raid, which we wouldn't have found out if you was able to raid on the PvP server, which that you can't for some reason. But the best way to fix that would be to add a timer to the thing. Like, you explode something, that thing took damage, you have to wait 5 minutes for it to be able to be built on. You know, like that kind of thing. And it has to be full HP. That works. Another issue I have is how the land claim itself, like earlier I was talking about, is actually attached to building pieces. We should go the Myth of Empires route and make a flag that actually is a part of land claim. That would help out with the clutter altogether of gridding, because gridding is a real tactic. I don't know how they're going to make it to where you cannot grid. That was kind of a bad move, in my opinion. That was just asking, because you're restricting PvP players from doing exactly what PvP is, even if it is cheesy tactics. It's just, there's a lot that can be done for it, obviously, but hopefully this gets out and they listen to a little bit of my feedback and we get some resolution. Thanks everybody for watching, and peace out. Have a great night.